morning guys, welcome to my channel. This is a video recapping my experience doing the Yeti Challenge. Hi everybody, my name is Susie and this is irunthings. This is going to be my review of the Yeti Challenge, which I actually decided to do for my 47th birthday. This video will consist of two different parts. In the first part, I will walk you through vlog style, my experience doing the challenge. And in the second part, I will just catch up with you, let you know how I did specifically with pacing, and also will give you some tips on how to do this challenge should you wanna take it on yourselves. Before we go into it, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel for more tips, tricks, and motivation for runners. Okay, so the Yeti Challenge can be done in multiple ways. You can choose your mileage, but there's two important pieces that you always have to follow for it to be truly a Yeti Challenge. Number one, you have to run every 4 hours for 24 hours, and you have to run the same consistent mileage on each of those segments. So what I decided to do is I decided to run 5 kilometers every 4 hours for 24 hours, which adds up to 30 kilometers or 18.6 miles. And here's how the challenge went. Intro video. Okay, first run finished, only 5 more to go. Good morning. Okay, round 2, you can't see it. Okay, let me take this out. Round 2, 5 kilometers, 3.1 miles. It's kind of chilly. It's like 30 degrees. So, okay, I was actually on the phone with my parents. They called for my birthday, which is today, and wasn't keeping track of the time, so I had to get out the door, and I was at 10:02 instead of just at 10. So I forgot my thing to tie my hair. So let's do this, guys. I am about to finish. Yeah, just like not even 0.1 miles. Oh god, the wind is unbearable. It's so cold. Yeah, man, I might have to put my other one, my 2 p.m. on the treadmill again. I don't know, better warm up. It's like when the winter comes, it's very cold. Okay, 30 meters. I have both phones, both watches. So, okay, done. I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if you can see. 33 minutes, 39 seconds. 10:31. 7:01 per mile. Holy smokes. Now I'm starting to feel it. Because this is 6.2 miles. So I'm starting to feel it. I'm going to eat something just because my other run is at 2 p.m. So I don't want to have my stomach full of food. So yeah, I'm gonna eat lunch at 10:30 or 10:40 or whatever time it is right now. So yeah, I still have to walk a little bit to get home. Well, it's just freezing. Oh my god, my skin is like breaking from the cold. I am going to go upstairs to shower after eating lunch because, you know, priorities, but I'm going to show you something really cute. That's my puppy girl. Yeah, now I'm going to take a shower and put my legs up It's 11:40, and then I'm just gonna get ready like at 1:30. I'm gonna watch a movie. I want to watch The Impossible, which I've never watched, but it's a movie that I've always wanted to watch. Number one reason, to be honest with you, because it was filmed in Valencia, which is in Spain. So I just want to watch. It was a lot of the settings. It was filmed right there. So I'm very curious to watch that movie. Oof. Watching that movie when it's so cold outside is just like weird. Because there's palm trees and they're all in bathing suits and yeah. Okay, it's 2. I haven't finished watching the movie because I fell asleep in the interim. I mean, I think I probably slept like 40 minutes. I am going to take this one slow because I'm starting to feel it. I think it's probably because I laid down on the couch. My knee is a little bit stiff, my right knee. So, but let's do it. 3. Very cold. Man, I think it's colder than before. This jacket is much warmer, but I think it's colder than before. And I can also like put it up here. Oh God. Anyway, I was slower than I was on the second round. However, I didn't do, but I'm happy. So that was number 3. And number 4, it's at 6. So, right before dinner, I can't really think about eating. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, like a warm cup of coffee when I get home. I think I've earned it. I'm already in my gear for the next run, which is at 10 p.m. It's 7:25 right now. My husband went to get food, and then I'm gonna have time to eat it, and then an hour 30 minutes before I start running again. Worst case scenario, I have to walk it because I might have still food in my stomach. That's the hardest thing of this challenge, is to time the food, because you're running basically every 4 hours, and it takes me about 30 to 35 minutes to run 5 kilometers. So you only have 3 hours and 30 minutes in between, or 3 hours and 25 minutes in between, to eat and obviously digest the food. But I stretched after my run at 2, and I stretched after this run at 6. My shins, of all things, my shins are bothering me, which they never do. They haven't bothered me in a long time. So yeah, we'll see how I do this next one at 10 p.m. I have 2 to go. One at 10 p.m. and another one at 2 a.m. I'm going to go to bed at 10 p.m. After that run, I'll shower, I'll take a quick shower, and then I'll go to sleep, and then I'll wake up at 1:30, put my last run, and then clean up and go to sleep. And I am off tomorrow as well, so that's the beauty of this, is that I don't have to wake up early tomorrow, so I can sleep in. Yeah, so far so good. I'm just a little bit sore right now. I wasn't sore till the third run, and then I was a little sore, and now I'm really sore. So I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to rest till the run at 10 p.m. And then, well, if I manage to sleep a little bit in between, 11 and 1:30, then I'll be able to, that's 2 hours and a half. I'll feel better for the 2 a.m., I hope. But yeah. Okay, last. This is the 5th one. And my belly is so full from the Indian food. So let's see how this one goes. I might have to walk it. Oh guys, this is the face of exhaustion. Okay, we're gonna do this, but we are 20 minutes late. I guess I have an alarm on my watch that buzzes, and it buzzed. I turned it off, and then I just kept sleeping, which wasn't good. Let's get this done. Oh Lord. Everything hurts. Done. That was by far the hardest. I was going super slow. My stomach is like cramping. Really, Indian food was not the best thing to eat it has no place in a challenge like this, I think. But I'm gonna go take a quick shower, sleep, and tomorrow I'm gonna do a recap. See you in a bit, guys. So today is the day of the aftermath. There's not a single fiber in my body that's not sore. So I thought this was going to be easier in a way than running a marathon. It is not. I'm sore everywhere. I'm sore in my arms, I'm sore in my, up here, my shoulders, I'm sore in my legs. My tushy is sore, my abs are sore. It's just soreness everywhere. Now, I'm gonna walk you through every segment of how I did this. So the first 5 kilometers, I did them at 6 a.m. in the morning, and it was the best portion, the best take on the challenge. I ran them on Swift, and I ran them in about 30 minutes, give or take. I think it was actually technically a little bit under the 30 minutes, but that was a great way to start the challenge. I felt super energized and like I was gonna, be left unscathed, which is not what happened. Second time I did the second take I went outside. It was at 10 a.m. in the morning. It was freezing cold, as you saw in the vlog. And you always anticipate that you're gonna run a little bit slower when you run outside. At least I run slower than when I run on the treadmill, and that was the case. But I still finished in like 32 minutes. So I thought it was awesome. I went back home and I was able to eat. I had like a very early lunch because I wanted to time it to have my stomach kind of empty-ish for the next round, which was at 2 p.m. So I was able to even sleep a little bit. I think I slept for like 45 minutes, which was awesome. At 2 p.m. I was energized. I went out there and I did a good time as well. Now, the next segment I did at 6 p.m. and I did it on Swift. I did it on the treadmill. This was substantially harder. My shins were hurting. They were, well, not, I wouldn't say hurting. They were like bothering me. So I think my forearm was affected because I could feel like I was too tight here. So I was probably not running properly. And all in all, it was harder. Now, the issue we had there is that when we timed dinner, because I did this for my 47th birthday, we really didn't time dinner the right way. The takeout we got was Indian food, which probably was not a good thing to have on a challenge like this, because Indian food, lots of fat, generally spicy. So yeah. And then my husband went to get the food. He wasn't back till 7:30. So by the time we finished eating, it was probably like 8:15. And then I had to start running again at 10 p.m. So definitely not enough time to have digestion go through my system. This is something that I would recommend if you do guys do this. You have to time your intake of food as well as liquid water, and if you have Gatorade or liquid IV or Noon, whatever it is that you're doing to hydrate yourselves, time it well, because this is much harder than running in just one slumped up time like you would do a marathon, where you just start running and continue running till you're done. I definitely had issues timing everything the right way. Okay, so after my 10 p.m., that was slower. That was 35 minutes, which still, it's not, it was my fifth take. So it wasn't too bad. The issue there was I went to sleep. So I actually went to bed. I put on my pajamas, I went to bed, and then my plan was to wake up at 1:45 a.m. in the morning and just, run on the treadmill, put my run on Swift. And what happened right there is that I overslept. So I turned off my alarm, and then I just overslept, as you saw in the vlog, and I just basically started running at like 2:22. I woke up at 2:14. I went downstairs, I got dressed, and I just started at 2:22. This one was very hard. I was so stiff, like truly stiff. I didn't have time to warm up, which I did for all the other takes, and that made it really, really hard, obviously, because I was stiff. I had just woken up from bed. My muscles were just not, like, my mind muscle connection just wasn't happening. So yeah, that was the hardest one of all. I started running, and then my pace was just thrown out the window, and I started walking fast at like 4.2 miles an hour, but I started walking. So I ended up finishing like 45 minutes, give or take. Which, for the last one, I was exhausted. And then I went upstairs, I took a shower, like a quick shower, and then I went to bed. And I woke up this morning at 8:20. So here are my recommendations if you wanted to take on this challenge. Number one, I would not start at 6 a.m. like I did. I think it's better to start earlier than that. So if you start at a 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., then you're not gonna have to wake up at the end of your challenge at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. even to do the last run, which I think is important, because at that point you're like really, really tired, and then going to bed and waking up. So I think it's better to maybe start at 4 a.m. and doing the last run at 12 a.m. and just after that taking a shower and just going to sleep and sleeping the whole night through, because today I feel really, really crampy everywhere. I mean, again, to me, this was harder than running a marathon, because in a marathon, psychologically, you're going to put just one whole block of time, and then you're done. But with this one, psychologically, the first three were easy, and then it turned out to be hard, because you are going back to your normal routine and then going back again to running and then going back, and it's like a lot of running, showering. It's like there's a lot of warming up, running, stretching, showering, eating. It's like your day is never ending. So it's a 24-hour challenge that's really challenging. So if you're looking for something to keep you motivated and see if you can accomplish something hard, this is right for you. Because in my mind, I ran 18.6 miles. This was harder by far than any half marathon I've run. And this was really, it has left me more sore than when I ran my Philadelphia marathon. So Just food for thought, make sure you're timing things the right way. There's no training for this really, other than now that I've done it, that's what I would do differently. I would time my food the right way, which I didn't with this one. And I would try and drink more water, stay hydrated, because I think that's important. Today I woke up with a little bit of a headache, and I think that's why. It's because I didn't drink enough water yesterday. This is my take on the Yeti Challenge. Let me know if you have done a Yeti Challenge. Leave me a comment below. If you're thinking about doing a Yeti Challenge, leave me a comment below. And yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, give this video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And as always, run fearless, you guys. Ciao.